Hi, I'm Evan Chongchi-en from Taxa Fish Group 1. Today, we will be presenting on our Field Eco mini project with the title of Species Diversity of Freshwater Fish in Gunung Gading National Park. My group members are Hazim, Farisha Roslan, Farisha Afira, Ivana, Aisha, Sarah, Izati, and Amirul Hakim. Introduction. Fish are the largest group of vertebrates. According to FishBase 2019, stated that in Malaysia, about 641 species of freshwater fish are found in a total of 2,029 species of all the fishes, which consists of 31.59%. A fish study was conducted at Lundu River and Sebaban River of Gunung Gading National Park. For the objective is to determine and compare the species diversity of freshwater fish between Lundu River and Sebaban River in Gunung Gading National Park. For the hypothesis, the null hypothesis, there is no difference of species diversity of freshwater fish between Lundu River and Sebaban River. For the alternative hypothesis, there is a difference of species diversity of freshwater fish between Lundu River and Sebaban River.
Hi, I'm Hazim. This study was conducted at two sites in Gunung Gading National Park. Site A is Lundu River, while Site B is Sebaban River. For the sampling technique, it consists of both active and passive method. For the active method, 10 units of scoop net were used, which 5 units for each site. And for the passive method, a total of 6 bubu and 48 minnow traps were deployed during a sampling day. The bait used in this study are coconut flesh, spirulina, and catfish pellet. Different types of bait were used to attract more fish.
Hi, I'm Felicia. I'll represent about sorting, identification, and preservation throughout our sampling trips. The traps were checked 2 times per day, which is at 10 a.m. in the morning and 3 p.m. in the afternoon. The baits will change if needed. During the trap checking, there were some people will be use active method, which is scoop net, to collect more fishes. The collected fish will be transferred into life packet, then it will brought into the base camp. At the campsite, all of the collected fish will be transferred into 2 large aquarium and 2 small aquarium for further analysis and observation. The measurement was taken by using ruler and Pesola spring scale. Pesola spring scale were used to take the weight of the fish. The standard measurement that was taken for the collected fishes are total length, standard length, and weight. The collected fishes that are unable to release back into the river will be preserved in a 10% of formalin. The wet specimens will be stored for further analysis and observation. Species identification was referred from the freshwater fishes of North Borneo by Inger and Kong in 2002 and the freshwater fishes of Western Borneo by Roberts in 1989.
Based on Table 1, in a total sampling of 4 days, we managed to collect a total of 360 freshwater fish from Lundu River and 348 freshwater fish from Sebaban River. The highest total of individuals collected were Rasbora sarawakensis from order Sapriniformes and family Saprinidae with a total of 260 individuals collected, while the lowest individuals collected were Rasbora caudimaculata and also Mustachymbelus armatus with a total of 1 individual only. Based on Figure 1, shows the species cumulative curve for freshwater fish from Lundu River of Gunung Gading National Park. Figure 1 shows a graph that increasing gradually with day 2 and day 3 is constant at 7 species. The total number of species collected were 8 species. Based on figure 2, the graph shows the species cumulative curve for freshwater fish from Sebemban River of Gunung Gading National Park. Based on figure 2, the figure shows the species cumulative graph of freshwater fish from Sebemban River of Gunung Gading National Park increased gradually with day 2 and day 3 being constant at 8 species. The total number of species collected at Sebemban River were 9 species. Therefore, we can say that the total number of species collected at Sebemban River is more than the total number of species collected at Lundu River.
Hi, my name is Vanamina Bilang and I'm going to present to you the species richness curve and singletons and doubleton curve. So we're going to see on the species richness curve slide first. So we have like two graphs here representing Lundu River and Sebemban River of Gunung Gading National Park. Okay, so we have like for Lundu River, we have S mean, Chawan mean, Jack1 mean is around 8 to 10 number of individual, and then we have like the species also there is only 8, so that means we have been losing 1 to 2 species there. Moving on to Sebemban River, we have species also as mean, Chawan mean and Jack1 mean is all accumulate and overlapping at number of individual 9. We can assume that we got all the species there. Okay, moving on to singletons and doubleton curve. For Lundu River of Gunung Gading National Park, the singletons mean are increasing from 0.8 and then until 1.6 and then drastically going down to only 1. And then we have doubleton curve from 1 and then rising up to 2. This is because the singleton species are being converted into doubleton species. We all know that singleton species is actually a species that is only represented by a specimen. And then as the time going, we're going to find more and more individual for this species. As for Sebemban River of Gunung Gading National Park, it has very different pattern. The curve of singleton means and doubleton means doesn't intersect at all. This is because the singleton species in Sebemban River are increasing from time to time. We couldn't find more individual for that species.
Moving on to the rank abundance curve at Lundu River, the highest counted species is Rasbora sarawakensis, while the least counted species is Rasbora caudimaculata. However, for the Sebemban River, the highest species recorded is Barbodes bangsi and the least counted species is Mastacembalus armatus. What we can see here from the both graph, Sebemban River has more species founded than Lundu River. We move to the Shannon Index. The highest peak of Sebemban River is on day 3, which is 1.8, while for the Lundu River, the highest peak is on day 2. As you can see here, the pattern of Lundu River graph is decreasing towards day 3 and increasing toward day 4. The graph pattern for Shannon is almost similar to Simpson's Diversity Index. Hence, we can conclude that from day 1 to day 4, the number of fishes that caught at Sebemban River are nearly in the same amount, in a big amount, while the fishes collected from Lundu River having much different in number from day 1 to day 2. The diversity of both rivers is counted by the Shannon Index t-test, where the diversity of Lundu River is 0.94089, whereas the diversity of Sebemban River is 1.8512. For species similarity, Lundu River and Sebemban River are compositionally similar to each other based on Sorensen Classic that is 94.1%.
Hi, my name is Nur Sarah, and today I'll be talking about the discussion part of our research that was done in Gunung Gading National Park. Firstly, a total of 360 fish were located from Lundu River, and a total of 348 fish were located from Sembamban River. The highest total individuals in Lundu River were Raspora saruancensis with a total of 260 individuals, while Barbodas banksii was the highest in Sembamban River with a total of 94 individuals. Raspora saruancensis was the highest total individuals collected in Lundu River, could probably due to, as stated by Kotler and Wijanarthi, this species prefers moderately fast-flowing waters in small forest streams, which Lundu River has, as Lundu River is surrounded by big rocks and is located up hills. As for Barbodas banksii, because as also stated by Kotler and Wijanarthi 2005, these species are usually found in small streams in lowland and foothills, which is where Sembamban River was located. As for the estimators used for species richness, which are Chow1 mean, ACE mean, and JAT1 mean, in Lundu River, the curves of ACE mean and JAT1 mean states that the estimated potential total of species should be 9 or 10 species, whereas we only found a total of 8 species in Lundu River. In Sembamban River, the only curve that did not overlap with the other curves was the JAT1 mean curve. The JAT1 mean curve showed a total value of 10 species. This means that there is an estimate of 10 total number of species in Sembamban River instead of 9 species. This could probably be due to the weather of that day or due to our sampling days were cut short. Therefore, we did not have time to collect all kinds of species at the rivers. As for the singletons and doubletons curve, Sembamban River and Lundu River had same singletons value at the end of the sampling day, but differ in doubletons. As for the Shannon Diversity Index, the data obtained to construct Shannon Diversity Index curve showed that more species with even abundance was recorded at Sembamban River than at Lundu River. And there is a significant difference between Lundu River and Sembamban River in terms of the diversity t-test, as p-value for Shannon index is less than 0.05. For species similarities, Lundu River and Sembamban River are compositionally similar to each other based on the Sorensen Classic with 94.1%.
The challenges that we have faced were, as Lundu River is big, the fishes had alternative ways to not swim towards the trap. Other than that, the sampling sites of both rivers are dangerous, especially Lundu River, with big slippery rocks. The small minor trap that made from plastic bottle are also a challenge because it can be wiped away when harsh weathers occur. Next, the scooping method required man labor, hence effort is different could influence the number of fish caught. However, the biggest challenge that we have faced was the sampling days were cut short due to COVID-19.
In conclusion, the study at Gunung Gading National Park has resulted with a total of 708 individuals of fishes, which 360 of them were collected from Lundu River and 348 of them were collected from Sembamban River. And all of these fish represent 4 order, 4 family and 11 species. During our sampling, we have to stop our sampling after 4 days because of COVID-19 pandemic. This make our data collection insufficient to determine the diversity of freshwater fish at both rivers because there are more fish to be collected and known. Therefore, the objective of this study is not achieved because more sampling days required to get more accurate data. So this is our appendices and this is our reference that we use to make this slide. So here, we would like to express our gratitude to Sarawak Forestry and Gunung Gading National Park Management for giving us opportunity to do our research at Gunung Gading National Park. We're also grateful and thankful to all our lecturers, especially Mr. Badir Zaman, Dr. Lydia, and Dr. Madina, also with all the zoology staff and postgraduate students, because without them, we will not be able to complete our research. That's all from us. Thank you.